name is Felicia Wright, and this is the Go Rogue podcast. Do you feel stuck? Does every day feel like Groundhog's Day? Well, I'm here to tell you it's time to take charge of your life and know that you are meant for more than this. It's time to go rogue. This podcast is for people that are ready to say enough is enough and discover their new normal with entrepreneurship. Get ready because your rogue journey starts now. Let's get into it. What is up, and welcome to the Go Rogue podcast. This is episode 9, and we're trucking right along, which is super exciting. And I am super excited to record this podcast because I just got back from a retreat, which was so much fun. So it was a retreat slash business conference for women, and I had so much fun. I met some really amazing women, and that was the best part about it. There was a ton of speakers there and other business owners that were there, and it was just, you could feel the energy in the room, and it was super, super exciting to be there. So just to give you a little background, it was in San Diego, and I actually had to leave my babies for longer than one night, which was a first time for me. So if you don't know, my babies are 4 and 2, and I had never left them for longer than one night. So that was a little difficult. And to be honest, I kind of wanted to back out of it, even though I had been looking forward to this for months. I wanted to back out of it just because I was kind of sad to leave my babies, and I knew they would miss me. But I'm really happy that I went because it was super important for me as a mom to get away and to have some time to myself. And it was also important to me as a business owner to go out and meet other business owners and do my thing, which was fun. So in this episode, I was inspired to talk about who you're surrounded by because of the retreat that I was at. So before I started my business, I was a teacher, as many of you know, and I was surrounded by other teachers, which was great because I had them to lean on, and they helped me anytime I needed help because we were all experts in that way because we all were teachers and we had different teaching styles and learning styles. So if I had a problem and I couldn't figure it out, I could always lean on another teacher. So that brings me to what I want to talk about, which is if you are a business owner, who are you surrounding yourself by? And you can surround yourself with a lot of different people, but if you're a business owner or somebody that's just trying to go rogue in general, so say you want to, start baking or something or doing something different, whatever your rogue journey looks like, you need to surround yourself with other people that have been along that journey too. So there's 3 main reasons why you want to do something like that. So the first reason is support. So especially when you're trying anything new, and I do mean anything new, you are going to hit so many roadblocks. Because when you have the idea in your head, you're like, oh, well, I'll just be a baker. And it's like, okay, I'm going to go do it. And then once you get down to the nitty gritty, the implementation stage, you realize it's just not as simple as you thought it was. Because in our head, we have this overarching idea. It's like, okay, I'm going to go do it. And once you try to go do it, it's like, oh, wait, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what kind of supplies I need. I don't even know how to use these supplies. So once you start hitting those roadblocks, it makes it so much easier just to stop or quit or push it to the side and be like, oh, I'm going to try that again later. And then you just never try it again later because you don't have that support. So with this conference, it was nice to go and see other business owners and talk through our struggles and really bounce ideas off of other people. Because at the event, there were business owners that were ahead of me. There were business owners that were behind me, and it's not a competition. And I use the word ahead and behind me because, we're all at different stages. But the nice thing was the support because we all have different points of view. We all have different experiences, and we were able to bring that to the table. So I asked some questions things that I just needed to walk through and talk through. And some people brought up things that I had never even thought about. I was like, oh, that's such a great idea. Like, I didn't even think about it like that. And they're like, yeah, like that's the way you should do it. So just having that support there was amazing. So wherever you are in your rogue journey, find that support. And I know for me, especially when I was still teaching, finding the support took a long time for me. And it was a little bit hard because I had already formed my circle, and that was primarily teachers. So when you are looking for that support system, you're going to have to make an effort to really find the right support system for you. And it might take some time, but it will definitely pay off in the long run if you find the support. So you could do that through meetups. You can go to meetup.com and they'll have different meetups on different things. I've gone, and the event was amazing for that, to get some support in the things that I was struggling with. And before you can find other people that are kind of along the same journey, you can also seek support from your family. Family's amazing. They were and still are my biggest support system. So if you have to, family, and then find some other people that are doing the same thing. The second thing is why it's so important is to get the guidance from other people. So I kind of touched on this a little bit, was the people that are on their journey, which is similar to mine, they can guide me. They can tell me what to do, when to do it. And that information is more quality information. So what do I mean by that? So in the beginning, I'd lean on my family, and it's like, what do I do? Because it's just so easy to get caught up in all the things and technology, and what am I supposed to be doing with my life? And when you talk to family about it that have not done it, they're just like, well, I know you could do it, because they can't really give you that guidance if they've never done anything remotely similar to what you've been doing. So you have to find other people that have. And that's what the retreat did for me. And that's what some of my close business friends do for me. They kind of guide me. And I'm a little obsessed with technology. I'm like, ooh, I want to try this one. And I want to try this one. I want to try that. And my friend, she's just like, Felicia, calm down. You need to go sit down somewhere. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, I just got a little excited by shiny objects. So they will offer that guidance for you. So you got to find your tribe. Go out there and find your tribe, and don't give up. So in the beginning, like I had trouble finding my tribe, and some things happened, and some people I thought were my tribe and they weren't, but it was just all a learning experience, which was actually kind of fun. Now looking back on it, it's like, oh, I know what I like and what I don't like. And the last reason why you should find the people that are on the same journey as you and really start to build those relationships is it shows you what's possible, which is really exciting. So of course, I always use the teaching because that's what I did. That was my life. So think about how if it's not teaching for you, it might be something else. But I always use teaching because when I was doing it, I felt like I was the only person doing it. So I felt like I was on a little itty bitty island by myself. And once you're in the thick of it, when you're in the weeds and it gets tough, it's like, well, what am I doing this for? Like, it feels like you're just working hard for the sake of working hard and you're not going anywhere. But that's not true. By being around other business owners or around other people that have done what you want to do, it really opens your eyes. You're like, whoa, like this is possible. Just when you start to think, okay, I'm psycho for doing this. Like, what am I doing to myself? You really start to see what's possible because they've been along that journey, and you're like, well, if they can do it, well, maybe I can do it too, which is really powerful. It's a mindset shift, and that happens automatically by seeing other people do it. So in the beginning, your frame of mind is like, well, I'm just working. And then once you see other people do it, the frame changes and you're like, well, they did it. And I'm sure they worked really hard in the beginning. So I'm probably just, paying my dues, working hard right now. And then I know I can get there. I can get to where they are because it's already been done. So why can't I do it too? So those are the top reasons why you should really think about who you're surrounded by. Of course, you're going to have your family and your regular friends, but you also need to start building relationships with people that have been along the same journey or are on the same journey. At this event, it was actually so much fun because I met some people that I'm friends with online, and it was pretty funny. One of my friends, well, actually, there was one friend that was way shorter than I thought. And then I had another friend that was way taller than I thought. I'm like, whoa, like, it's just so surreal to see people that you've been talking to online in person. And it was really exciting. So I was so happy I got to meet those ladies. So I hope you're having a great day. Coming up on the Go Rogue podcast, I'm going to start interviewing some amazing ladies so they can share their rogue journey with you. I've heard them and it gives me chills because you guys need to hear their stories. So that is coming up really soon and I'm super, super excited about it. And if you're on your rogue journey, go ahead and head over to my free community. You can find it at bit.ly/rogue community. That's bit.ly/rogue community. And other people are on their rogue journey as well. So you can hop in there, say hello, and let us know where you're at, and let's support each other. So I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to go out there and take some inspired action today. Bye.